active citizenship in Nigeria requires participation of citizens in their communities and governance. This is achieved by exercising rights, fulfilling responsibilities, and contributing to the well-being of society. In this report, experts call for proper enlightenment of citizens to understand their rights and responsibility in order to be equipped with the knowledge to hold their leaders accountable. Trust TV's Bello Musa tells us more in this report.
Citizens are expected to engage with government, advocating for positive change and contributing to community development. This means participation in election, community activities, and hold elected officials accountable. However, the questions remain whether Nigerians are educated enough to influence government's policies and decisions.
It will be very difficult for citizens to hold government responsible due to lack of knowledge. When I say knowledge, I mean basic knowledge.
People, and especially youth, lacking orientation. They don't know what is the role to play, neither to hold the government accountable, because they need orientation. They are powerless. In fact, some that are taught are scared to speak out because of the political intimidation.
We are still finding it difficult to get it right. Not that there is no space for people to vent their opinion or to hold the government accountable, but the issue of individual understanding about governance, that is what the government are capitalizing on.
Nigeria is a country where many religions are being practiced. The dominants are Islam and Christianity, whose members formed part of the citizens. But has religions provide citizens with the knowledge to interrogate government policies?
We have given them the mandates. And so, every master is supposed to ask his steward or servant to give an account of their own stewardship. And I believe also it's a way of life for Christians as well. If we read Romans chapter 14, verse 12, there the word of God says, so then every one of us will give an account of himself. So accountability is a way of life for the Christian. Or maybe you consider Luke chapter 12, verse 48. There it says, to whom much is given, much is expected. And therefore, we should call them to account, for their stewardship and the period of their serving us.
Rights goes with responsibility, with duty. So if it is the right of the citizens to be protected, the government to protect them, their life and their sin, then it is also the responsibility of the citizen to hold government responsibility, to ask government,
So it doesn't mean you should go the violent way. No, it's not like that. It's not done in a civilized world. You have to call that person you elected into that House Assembly or the Senate or the reps. Sat him down within the community. You now bring in this issue that was being said during his campaign period. So that you now begin to itemize everything. The point one is there, he has completed it. What about the point two, and so on and so forth?
The gap between the government and the grassroots is getting wider and does not allow citizens to influence government decisions. Aminu Abdurrashid is a legal practitioner. He says it is the constitutional right of the citizens to hold their leaders accountable.
For example, in Nigeria, there was an enactment of law that is called Freedom of Information Act, which empowers the citizens to demand for information of how the affairs, how the resources of any government organization, department, or in fact even at the state or federal level is being managed.
According to stakeholders, lack of access to information and poor enlightenment that will ensure inclusive participation are some of the factors hindering citizens' participations. Bello Musa, Trust TV News Kaduna.